I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone. I dare you to work on yourself.
My audience. Give me 1 second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, I just need to make sure. Hey, Coach Donovan, good morning. Listen, that outfit Damaris had on was the bomb diggity bomb. Okay, I saw y'all out celebrating and dancing at a friend's celebration. She was looking sexy, sexy. I love it. I'm just going to my page to adjust my audience, all right? As people come in, come in, come in. Oh. Good morning, Veronica Madison. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. Get your coffee or your tea, all right? Because guess what today is? Tuesday, y'all. Listen, I am counting the days to the time I have to go to the airport and take the fuck off. I am counting the days, all right? Okay, I just had to get my topic set on Facebook. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Hey, One Reliable Sin. Happy Fat Tuesday. Time to party. Yes, today is Taco Tuesday. You know, I tried this new Mexican restaurant. Let me just see who's on YouTube. Hey, Rashmi. Good morning. Get your coffee or your tea. I tried this new Mexican restaurant by us. It seems like it's a chain because when I looked it up, they have other locations. Vive Margarita. Did I say that right? Viva Margarita. Good morning, Georgie. Right? Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if it's my age or what, but when I go to my local neighborhood, not that I'm saying my local neighborhood has to charge me less money. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they need to charge me less money because it's in my neighborhood. But come on, y'all. It was happy hour. Okay? It was happy hour. Thank you, Georgie. My hair is giving you life. Good morning. Thank you. You know, I ordered a margarita. I specifically asked the bartender. I said, margarita, first of all, I don't care if I'm on a date or not. I have become conscious of the money that I'm spending, especially if I like the guy, because I'm like, okay, you know, if we end up together, I need to make sure we're both spend conscious, right? Let's not spend money unnecessarily, right? And so originally, we went and we sat down at the table, and then I said, I want to sit at the bar. It's happy hour. And they were like, happy hour is only at the bar. So I got the fuck up, and I said, let's go to the bar. Ain't no shame in my damn game. Okay. Got to the bar. I asked the lady, I said, listen, it's happy hour. Are the margaritas a part of happy hour? She was like, yeah. She didn't tell me the ones that I was ordering wasn't a part of the fucking happy hour. The fuck? I only ordered one because one, I had just come down off my work day. I was still winding down. It takes me a minute, you know, to relax after my work day, right? And so I ate. The food was good. I had enchiladas. Okay, the food was good. Okay, I came home. Eventually, I ate my leftovers, right? But the fucking margarita, when the bill came, I was like, I thought the margarita was, I thought it was happy hour. She was like, well, not the premium margaritas you ordered. I said, so what the hell margaritas are a part of happy hour? She said, house liquor. I said, ma'am. The fuck, ma'am. I don't want no damn house liquor. I said, let me just see what the house liquor looks like. When she showed it to me, I promise y'all, I never heard of this shit. Now I drink. I never heard of the shit that they showed us. So I was like, nah. But the margarita was $18, y'all. Veronica Madison said, I don't do margaritas anymore. Too many calories. I hear that shit. You know, I've never been one to count my calories. Never. I don't do that. I work out. I try to eat as best as I can. And that's the fuck it. I'm not stressing myself out with no damn calories. If I go to fuck out, I'm drinking. Okay? Next day, I'm on that motherfucking bike. Like this weekend, I jumped on a Peloton bike. I normally don't ride my bike on the weekends unless I fucked up during the week. Last week, I had my upper GI, so y'all know that I couldn't really, and my stomach was hurting a little bit, so I missed out 2 days of working out last week because of the upper GI. But I got on that damn bike on Sunday. Hey, Big Lou. Hey, Heart to Fire. I don't know if I said hey to Heart to Fire. One Reliable Sin said that's the watered down drinks. I don't want it. One Reliable Sin, them house liquor drinks give me headaches. They make my stomach hurt. I don't want it. I have enough issues with my stomach as it is. Okay? I don't want it. Good morning, Johnny. Georgie said, oh my God, I had the best drinks last night at this comedy club out of town. I have needed me a drink for days now. Days? Days? You said, wait, you said days? You need a drink for days? Listen, I have a whole bar in my house. When I need a drink, I turn around and pour the shit. All right? Hey, AG Photography. Good morning. Johnny Leon, you jumping around? You know, good morning, Mika Morris. Their house liquor comes from AliExpress. I believe it. Good morning, mother. I believe that shit. Because let me tell you something, baby. When he held up that bottle, I was like, no. I don't know what that was. So, because I love my neighborhood, right? And I am still going to support the local establishments in my neighborhood, right? Because this is where I live. And I love it here. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm fucking going on the special days. Taco motherfucking Tuesday. I don't know, something. It was something Wednesday, and it was a happy Monday. So I know Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays they have specials. So anybody that want to go to Viva Margarita, y'all will see me there on a Monday, a Tuesday, or Wednesday. Okay? Those are the days I'm going, on the days where they have fucking specials. They're expensive. They're expensive, y'all. Now, Rashmi has been there, and anybody else that has been to Viva Margarita, y'all can chime in and disagree with me. But when I mentioned it to Rashmi, she agreed that they were a bit expensive. Listen, I mean, it's a Mexican restaurant. I mean, it's not like it's an upscale Mexican restaurant. I mean, $18 for a damn drink. It was a big margarita, but still. Hey, Theo, good morning. One Reliable Sin said that's why they always on sale, because no one wants that shit. Period. Like, when I think of a margarita, I need good tequila. You know, if you drink bad tequila, you gonna fuck yourself all the way up. Okay? Anybody been fucked completely up from tequila? I mean, I've been, you know, I have prayed to the gods off of tequila. I have quit drinking off of tequila. I have said I am never going to drink again. Period. Never going to drink again. But I do it anyway. The fuck? Hey, Natalia. Hey, Glamour 47. House liquor will fuck your head up. Period. But that's why they charge you. You know, let me tell you about my girlfriend. Did I tell y'all this yesterday? I did tell y'all this yesterday, right? That she emailed the hotel. Did I not tell y'all this? If I did, I'm repeating myself, okay? Sometimes I do that shit. So I I'm leaving for Jamaica on Saturday. All of y'all know that because I keep talking about this shit. I cannot wait. And Jamaica has lessened their COVID-19 restrictions, okay? You know, I was about to go and take my happy ass to Jersey City to take the RT-PCR, the travel certificate, and pay $200 for that travel cert because that was the requirements for Jamaica. But as of March 1st, is today March 1st, y'all? Yes, as of today, March 1st, Jamaica has changed their COVID-19 restrictions. Now you can just get a rapid test. I believe I said that yesterday, right? And so beyond that, my girlfriend that I'm traveling with, she called the hotel, and I might have mentioned this too. She emailed the hotel. And the hotel sent me an email because the hotel room is reserved in my name. They sent me an email talking about Mrs. White. Okay, because she sent the email talking about she heard that there was a liquor shortage at the resort. She did. She was not fucking playing. She was like, do we have to stop at duty free? Like, what's up? We pay for all inclusive. Like, we want to make sure the drinks are drinking. The flow is flowing. Okay? She sent a whole fucking email. They were like, Mrs. White, we have enough liquor. We're not sure where you got that information from, but we have more than enough liquor. I was like, ooh, they don't know who the fuck get ready to show up on their resort. Damn shame how you email a resort before you get there to make sure that they got enough liquor. I love my friends. I love my friends. I'm telling you. Hi, I am Jacinta. Hey, Jello. Good morning. Have all kinds of headaches. Shit, headaches, stomach ache, be throwing up, be dizzy. It take you about 2 days to recover from some damn house liquor. That's why when I go to the resort, all inclusive, I do try to stay on. If the resort has a luxury side and another side, I try to pick the luxury side because I need the top shelf liquor. I need the VIP treatment. I'm going on vacation and I don't even drink house liquor in my own house. Okay? I don't buy house liquor, whatever the fuck that is, for my own bar in my own house. Okay? Period. Jello, guess what? I got to meet your daughter. You know, after living here in my 5th year in this building, I believe this is my 5th year, right? Yeah, right? 5th year in this building. Jello lives literally, I open up my front door. You see Jello on here, Jello 126. When I open up my door and I turn my head to the right, she's literally across the hall, you know, diagonally across. Okay. And so yesterday I was getting in the elevator and a young woman was coming, right? And she came in the elevator with me and she was, you know, no, she got on, Jello, your daughter got on the elevator on the 2nd floor. And she came and she went down to 1 to get the orange thing. You know, she said she was moving. And I was like, I pressed 8 and she said, you live on the 8th floor? I said, yeah. She said, me too. I realized it was your daughter. I was like, no, she didn't just ride the elevator with me. I introduced myself to her and I said, I love your mom. I did. Right? It's nice when you have good neighbors. I love it. So she said she was moving. She looked so happy. So I congratulated her again. Tally said, came in right on time. Yes, you got to get the top shelf or you would be on the floor. I've been on the floor. But let me be on the floor with the top shelf shit. The fuck? Hey, Tammy. Good morning. You know, now that we're talking about vacation, how do you pack? How do you prepare to pack for vacation? Right? Y'all know I bullshit before I get into the topic. You know, this is my process. I write a list. I cannot pack a suitcase without writing a list first. I have to write a list of things I need to pack, right? And then I throw all those things in my suitcase, all right, checking off the list. All right, then I leave the list on top of the suitcase for those last minute items that I need to throw in my suitcase, my medication, etc., some jewelry pieces, whatever, right? I always have to make a list. But this particular trip, you know, my suitcase is full of sanitizer wipes, alcohol, all kind of shit that I had to prepare for. But let me tell you something. my girlfriend, she stayed prepared. She texted me yesterday and she said, "Do you need me to bring you one of these?" One thing that wasn't on my list, y'all. Now I go through the effort of writing a whole fucking list and I still miss this on my list. A beach bag. A beach bag. I almost went on vacation without a beach bag, right? And mind you, I'm carrying my Telfar bag as my carry-on bag, right? And so that is not going to be at the beach. I'm not going to put that at the beach, although I do take my Louis Vuitton Never Full bag and throw that shit on the beach. But I feel like as much money as I spent on that shit needs to survive all kind of conditions, okay? But I almost forgot a beach bag, but she is on it. So she was like, "You need me to bring one of these?" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, sis. Hell yeah. Bring me one." All right. Wait, Georgie. Georgie, Georgie, your suitcase be all fucked up. Georgie said, "I pack everything I own at the very last minute." I used to be like that, right? But now as I'm becoming a more mature packer, I try not to overpack because most of the time, Jamaica, I am going to Jamaica. Most of the time, okay, I pack way too much shit. Way too much shit. And a majority of the time when I'm on vacation, I am in my bathing suit. Good morning, Glam Fine. You must have came on here because I just talked about you, Glam Fine. I just did. I just talked about how prepared you are. That's my travel buddy. Okay? That's my travel buddy, Glam Fine. So, you know, I normally pack way too much, but most of the time, okay, I am literally in my bathing suit. I literally get up in the morning, put my fucking bathing suit on, okay, go pick a seat out on the damn thing, climbing up the corporate ladder, going to the damn thing, going to the beach to pick my chair, and I stay there all day. Okay, so I don't need much. But my suitcase, even though I just said that, looks like it's hella packed. Anyway, y'all, that is my last 2 days. On top of my last few days, on top of blending body butters. But I posted that video, so you know, if y'all want some body butters for your skin, link is in my bio. Okay, I had a big order that I had to fulfill, and I was blending for hours yesterday. All right, but good morning, y'all. Good morning. What's the energy today? You know, I love smooth music, neo soul, R&B music. That's the shit that puts me in the mood. All right. Hey, future me. So good morning. Yes, I want to be bronze. Thank you, Georgie. I hope so. Right. So today's topic, this is another topic that, you know, I've been thinking about. Thank you, Glam Fine. I know. She orders her body butters by sending me a picture of her container being empty. I love it. I absolutely love it. But the corporate motherfucking ladder, climbing the corporate ladder. Are you still trying to climb that corporate ladder? Coffee with Friends members, right? Now I know, you know, the general, we talked about, you know, working in the retail bank and stuff like that. But are you still at your job? Are you still climbing the corporate ladder, or are you comfortable in the position that you're in? You know, this is something that, you know, I've been thinking about lately, right? You know, I mean, at 55 years old, I think about, do I continue to want to climb the corporate ladder? Do I want to get, you know, there was a time that, you know, I wanted that corner office. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that office. I wanted that staff. I wanted to be in charge. I wanted to be that bitch in charge. I did. And I've had opportunities, right, where I've been that bitch, right? And I was climbing the ladder. And then I got to a point in my career where I said, I don't want to manage people. Managing people wasn't something that I was interested in anymore. So I went back to being an individual contributor, right? And so as an individual contributor, people, get things fucked up. People think you have to be management and have people underneath you to make money. That is not always the case, y'all. That is not always the case. You don't necessarily have to be management and have a whole slew of people underneath you to make money. Good morning, Pat. Are you still trying to climb the corporate ladder? And what position are you striving for and why? Is it for the money? Is it for a self-accomplishment? Is it just a goal that you set? What's the purpose? I'm interested in hearing, right? These are the things that I think about lately because, my company in itself, I'm sure anybody that works in a financial institution knows how, and I'm talking about the financial institution because that's what I'm familiar with, right? They go through a lot of churn, right? Changes happen all the time. Okay. And so, you always have to be on your toes and wonder, what is next for me? What do I want to do? Who do I want to be? I mean, I'm always going to be me, but you know what I'm saying from a corporate standpoint, right? So let me see who's trying to climb the corporate ladder. And if you are trying to climb the corporate ladder, why? What's the purpose? What is the goal? And if you're not trying to climb the corporate ladder anymore, why not? Why not? Right? The general said, oh, we talk about the music. My energy been neo soul since this weekend. Listen to Dwell. Is that how you pronounce his name? Dwell's debut album last night. Dwells. Okay. I love neo soul, right? I love it. This is why I listen to satellite radio, right? Because you get all this neo soul. You can pick the stations you want to listen to and you find new artists. Okay, Glam Fine said, nope, I'm comfortable not being at the top. Wow, is this a good morning, Ian? Is this an age thing, you think? I'm waiting to see more people come in, climbing up the corporate ladder. Yes, nope. Why not? Or why do you want to climb? Right? So far, Glam Fine said, nope, I'm comfortable not being at the top. Why is that? Theo said, nope, I'm not trying to climb. Well, Theo, aren't you a VP? The fuck? The general said, my job is teaching me credit analysis skills that I can take with me to leave the retail side. So what does that mean, the general? You're increasing your knowledge in another discipline so that you can leave the retail side to do what? Continue to grow in corporate America? Or to take your knowledge to suit you in your individual goals? Business, your own business. Like, what are we doing? I see so many Black people, Black entrepreneurs, and not that they wasn't out there before COVID, but COVID made me pay attention to the amount of Black entrepreneurs just communicating on social media, right? And so it makes me question myself. I'm running two businesses outside of having a 9-to-5 job. And I know a lot of people call me Tommy, but the thing is I be tired as fuck, y'all. I be tired as fuck. I got an order to make to make 25 jars. That's just one order outside of the individual orders that I have. One order to make 25 body butters right now. Now, for some people, they might say that's not a lot. That's not a lot, right? But for me, that's a lot. Okay, because I'm in here blending by myself. I don't keep my inventory full because shea butter organic products have a shelf life, right? And I don't want my shea butter sitting for 2-3 months and then somebody orders it, right? It has a shelf life for about a year, but still, I'm trying to get the best and the freshest out. So when I get an order of 25, that means that I'm on my feet for about 4 hours minimum. 4 hours blending. And then I have this 9-to-5. And I have to ask myself, am I still trying to climb the ladder in my 9-to-5? Am I still trying to be on top? How am I going to maintain my businesses, the things that I want to pour into if I'm trying to climb up the corporate ladder? How much more responsibility am I willing to take in somebody else's company over mine? Do y'all find yourselves asking these questions? Johnny Leon Hill said, I work at a law firm and I thought for a quick second of becoming a lawyer because I like to debate, but that's not my passion. Passion. What a word. Passion. That's not my passion. So I stopped myself from climbing the ladder in order to pursue what I really want to do. How many of you are brave enough to admit that, you are chasing something that's not your passion, right? How many of you, have the courage to chase your passion and risk it all? I don't. Not yet. Not yet. Right? My job is a level of security for me, right? But I still have to pour into that job and I still do. But how far up the corporate ladder am I willing to go? And as I climb up the corporate ladder, how does that affect my own personal businesses? What am I sacrificing? What are you sacrificing? Ian said, I'm about to elevate everything attached to my brand to the highest level achievable. Big plans for April. Mediocrity is not an option. I love it. The general said, oh, I read that. Coach said, oh, well, see, I know what you're going to fucking say, Coach, because you and I, we live in the same damn headspace. We do when it comes to corporate America. Coach Donovan said, I have zero interest in climbing the ladder anymore. You know what's interesting? Anymore, right? What's interesting is that 10 years ago, if somebody would have came to me and been like, oh, I got the promotion of a lifetime. Hey, protagonist, I got the promotion of a lifetime. I'd have been like all over that shit. Okay? All over that shit. But at 55, am I over that, all over that shit now? But somebody said something to me that made sense. Right? They said, at what point in your life do you think you should be climbing the corporate ladder? Right? They said to me at 55, that's a perfect age. I mean, not to say that there's 30-year-olds that are up there, but this person said at 55, that's a perfect age to finally, get that office, that title, you know, because you've worked all your years and this is your reward. But is it? Is it? The general said, I've been doing credit analysis stuff for about 6 months now. Love it. Okay. So what does that mean, the general? You're going to just transfer within your company to another division and move away from the retail side? Or you're going to leave them all together and do something completely different as it relates to credit analysis? Coach Donovan said, I've had enough. Just pay me and leave me alone. I know. You know what? Does that come with age? Donovan, how did you get to that headspace? Just pay me and leave me alone. How did you get there? Is it the constant letdown of corporate America? Is it the burnout? Is it age? You just fucking tired. The fuck? I mean, I love my job. I do. I do. But when I think about where I want to be, it's a tough one. When I think about where I want to be in corporate America, it's a tough one. I am Jacinta says, zero interest in climbing the leaning ladder. Wow, y'all. This is so crazy. Protagonist said, I'm building my own brand. Oh, wait, let me go up. Protagonist said, I got fired as a math teacher and I ain't cared about moving up since. Wait. Listen, they'd have fired me too if they made me a math teacher, because what the fuck? I remember crying just to get out of calculus in college. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, are we even going to use this shit? Like, one little math problem took up a whole page. I was like, I'm stressed. I'm never going to survive this. Okay? Even when Chunk, now Chunk is in the 2nd grade. Do I have that right? My mental brain. And he be doing math and I be like, stop it. I can't take it. So listen, Protagonist, they fired my ass too. Protagonist said, I'm building my own brand until I can build my own school and never get fired again. I love it. I'm building my own brand until I can build my own school. That's from Protagonist. If y'all not following him, make sure y'all are following him and make sure y'all are chiming in on his YouTube episodes. He be giving away gift cards and shit. Anybody got that Netflix card? What was it? Netflix 30 we had to put in? Protagonist says, I'm 35, by the way. Okay, so Protagonist, you got a long way to go. I make calculus easy and fun. I got the youth. Listen, you could decorate that shit, put flowers and sparkly shit on it, glitter. I'm never going to think calculus is fun, pretty, easy, or anything else. Tally said, I'm too damn old to be climbing the corporate ladder. I can't see that picture, but it's probably a smart ass remark. I love it. It's interesting. We just had these discussions at my job talking about ready to move or grow in your role. I'm good where I am. Isn't that sad though? So what happens when your manager comes to you and says, we appreciate your work. We want to offer you additional opportunities. Tell me, what would you like to do in this organization? Can you turn around and tell your manager, I don't want to do shit? Can you? Can you be like, no, I'm good where I am? How do you think management is going to look at that if they come to you and offer you additional opportunities and you go, nah, I'm good? How do you think they're going to look at you? Okay? They ain't give me the address, but I'm trying to mail it. I'm done. Johnny said, my mom works in the government and she had an opportunity to move up a grade, but it meant pushing her retirement back 2 years and she turned it down because she is ready to be done. That's nice. Government, I filled out a government application one time. Baby, I don't know if I finished it. Them motherfuckers ask you every damn thing in the world, and it's like filling out a fucking novel of questions. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. I'm never going to get a government job, okay? Not like this. Wow. I don't know how the government functions, but in corporate America, when you say no to something, your name ends up on the layoff list somewhere down the line real quick and fast, okay? Johnny said she didn't need the title to know how well of a job she did, and it wasn't worth her pushing back her retirement for another 2 years. Protagonist said, the beginning of my end was I didn't want to become a principal. I turned it down because I was one of the few elite math teachers. See? Y'all are fucking shocking me. I'm fucking shocked. I just knew there was going to be a whole bunch of people on here that said that they are still trying to climb the corporate ladder. I just knew that was going to happen. I did. I don't feel bad anymore, y'all. I don't. Over the years, I worked so hard. I worked so hard to build my relationships with the business, build my relationships with my peers, right? To have a level of respect in an organization. And I am comfortable in the position that I'm in today, right? But as my organization changes, there's always a chance that somebody's going to come to me and go, we got opportunities for you. I got to be ready for that. And in corporate America, you can't just turn around and be like, nah, I'm not interested in that. They're going to be like, oh, really? Because we just get rid of your salary and bring somebody else the fuck in that's interested. Right? A lot of times in corporate America, if they have come to you and they have offered you a position or they're looking at you for a position, it's because they need to fill that position. Right? And if you tell them no, then they're going to fill that position. But you might not be there to experience that. So, Tally, you said you too damn old. Really? You think old is age a factor in climbing the corporate ladder? Isn't age where you say to yourself, I want to be in the corner office at 50? Right? Or are you saying by 35, I want to be in that corner office and that's it, and that's all? Dwele. That's how you pronounce his name. Thank you. Glamour 47. Nope. Wow, y'all. I'm so damn shocked at y'all. Glamour said, nope, comfortable where I am. Climbing the ladder means more work, more problems. Don't want to deal with that at this age. You know, I had an experience one time. Corporate America. Actually, Ian, if Ian is still on here, he and I worked together during this time. At that time, I managed 3 separate groups: the project management group, the change management group, and the service delivery group, right? Service delivery, the tickets that you put in, I need a new computer, that group, right? Okay. And at first, I only had the project management group and the service delivery group, right? Or the service now group, okay? My manager decided that he was going to make a change in the organization, and he put change management underneath me, okay? The person that was running change management was a vice president, okay? At that time, I was an AVP, associate vice president, sorry. Associate vice president was my title. I don't know if companies still have that AVP title, right? But I was associate vice president. And when I was told that I would be taking on change management, I almost shitted where I stood. A, I didn't know shit about change management. And B, I was like, there's only 1 or 2 people that work in change management. That's a lot of fucking work, right? And the 1 or 2 people, the one guy was a vice president. They transferred a vice president underneath me, and I was an AVP. I was one title structure below this man. Right? I felt like complete shit. I said, oh, because there's times when these corporate companies elevate you, but don't really elevate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gave me more people and you gave me a vice president, but you didn't give me that VP title, but you gave me the responsibility. Yes, I was making the money, but you didn't give me the title. And for anybody that knows in corporate America, your title is what gives you the power. Okay? And so it was a very uncomfortable situation. I couldn't say no. I wanted to fucking say no because me and the gentleman got along really well. And I thought that him reporting to me would taint our relationship. I wanted to say no. And that was one particular time I could not say no. Baby, I was so glad when a company did a merger and they tore up the departments and I ended up in security. Not physical security, y'all, because listen, information security, okay? And I went back to being an individual contributor, and I've been happy ever since. Having people report to me makes my ass itch, okay? That's it, and that's all. Johnny said, is climbing the corporate ladder about being the best you can be and make the money that you feel you deserve, or is it more about ego or both? Great question. Well, Johnny, that is a great question. Is climbing the corporate ladder about being the best you can be? Sharing it on my screen for Facebook and YouTube, okay? And making the money you feel you deserve, or is it about ego or both? I've made more than my bosses. They've been VPs, and my salary was still more. So for me, it's not about the money at all. Right? It's not about the money, right? Not for me. But that's a great question, Johnny. Is climbing up the corporate ladder about the money, or is it about the ego, or is it about the combination of both? I want to say both in some cases. In this particular point in my career, right, it would be about probably ego. And of course, I always want more money. But I think ego first, because I'd be like, well, damn. But do I want the responsibility that comes with it? That's the question, right? That is the question. Protagonist said, my power comes from my greatness, and that's why I graduated from college, but started over at my mama's house. Okay, so Protagonist, you letting us know you live with your mama? I'm just busting. I hear that. So you're doing a level set. You're doing a reset. All right. Hey, So Blessed 2021. Theo said being at the top is overrated. Well, I mean, the bonuses are better, right? That's where the money comes in. That's where the money comes in. Depending on the company you work for, right? The bonus, the restricted stocks, the shit that you get when you climb up the ladder. Some people just go for the money. And I understand. When I was working at Smith Barney, well, yeah, was it Smith Barney? Yeah, Shearson Lehman. No, Smith Barney. It had changed over to Smith Barney because Smith Barney came in and bought Shearson Lehman. That's why I'm confused. And they have a gym in the building on the 8th floor. This is the building on Greenwich Street, downtown Manhattan. I used to go to the gym every day, twice a day sometimes. All right. Do you know I have witnessed young men that worked on the trading floor have a heart attack at the gym? There was a guy, I thought he was stretching. He was at the mirror, he was stretching or whatever. The motherfucker had a heart attack. He was dead. Young guy, right? He wasn't a VP. He was a trader. Some jobs are just fucking stressful. It don't matter whether you're a VP or an individual contributor, right? Sometimes it's not even about how high you are. It's the type of job you have. The general said, I'm climbing out of the retail side to the back office side. I was going to say, are you going to back office? But I wasn't sure. Okay. That's the goal. That's the climb. I don't want to be a manager again at this point in time. See, why everybody run from management, right? Because management is like babysitting. It is. You got to do yearly reviews. You got to do mid-year reviews. People escalate. You got to deal with that shit. Like, I just want to worry about myself half the time. But sometimes we ain't got no choice depending on the positions and the careers that we have chosen. You can't always say no. Glamour said, I want to be able to take off when I want, be on call all the time. I work at CMB part-time, now just for the discount 1 day a week. I didn't forget where you work. I saw your Christmas pictures. The fuck? I keep forgetting you work there. Glamour, I need to call you. I keep forgetting. Listen, Tally, I see the gift. Listen, did you get a gift this year from Glamour 47? Because I know she give good gifts. I saw the pictures, y'all. Okay, Crate and Barrel. That shit is fly. All right. Glamour said, yes, protagonist. Protagonist said he's heading to YouTube to help me get a ching ching. That's why, y'all, I try not to play music. I'm probably going to be playing less and less music because all of my YouTube videos, when I play music, it comes up copyright claim, right? That prevents me from being monetized, right? So I need to stop doing that, but I love music so much, all right? You meant not be on call all the time. Exactly. My boss is on vacation right now. He comes back from vacation when I leave for vacation. And the thing is, he didn't even say to me, Robin, I'm leaving your name as my backup for a specific series of divisions. He didn't say that. I sent an email and I got his out of office and it said, contact Robin White for these divisions. Baby, I had my first headache. They needed a ticket approved by senior management. They escalated to me. I was like, baby, I'm not senior management. I don't have the ability to sign this ticket for approval. I don't. It took me hours. I had to find somebody to approve the ticket. See, this is the headache I don't want. Hey, Lulu Bells. I am disinterested, but my husband has been at the top of the ladder, and what he noticed is he didn't see people that look like him. Well, I used to say that, but I can't say that anymore because my boss, 3 levels up, is a black man. He is now. He's a black man. He's new. He all the way at the top. All the way at the top. And when he set up a meeting with me and I spoke to him, his accent was heavy, Caribbean. I love it. I love it. So we are starting to see, ever since the George Floyd incident, my company, has been making some changes. I'm starting to see a little bit of diversity at the top. It's always been diverse at my level, but at the top it gets thinned out. You know what I'm saying? It's getting there though. I am DeCinta said, which has led him to start his own side business with teaching minorities how to get those leadership roles. I love it. You see what happened there? I am DeCinta's husband, okay, looked around his corporate demographics and said, nah, there's not enough of me here. So what he did was he's taking his knowledge and he's going to spread that amongst people that look like him, teaching them how to get these leadership roles so that there can be more of us. I love it. Coach Donovan said, I've been VP for 20 plus years, and having to deal with this generation of kids would drive me to hurt someone. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Now, at my company, we have me, and then above me is director, senior director, and then VP, right? Some companies have it the opposite way, where you are VP and then director, right? But VP in my company is like all the way, you made VP, you up there, right? And so there has been people at my company that have skipped the director title and went right to VP. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what it's like up there. Oh, Lulu Bells. Wait a minute. Wait. Lulu Bells, protagonist. Lulu Bells has a question for you. Are you single? That's what I love it. Listen, we could do a speed date on Coffee with Friends one morning. Shit, I love it. We could jump on and off the camera, introduce people, have a single speed date. I love that. So, protagonist, all right, are you fucking single? Lulu Bells wants to know. Okay, you guys need to follow each other. Yes, let's make a love connection on here. Lulu Bells, I'm assuming you're single. Hey, Soulful BBW. I am DeCinta said, listen, when you die, they ain't going to put where you worked on your tombstone. They're going to say you were a loving mother, wife, etc. I will not let these people stress me out. Pay me and leave me alone. Right? We do need more at the top, protagonist. All right. Protagonist said, that's why my YouTube page reiterates the 7 forms of income each episode. I love it. His episode is very entertaining, y'all. His episodes. He did, what was it? What your 100th episode the other day? Was it that one that I watched? Jello said, I'd like to go back down the ladder. Up here with some idiots who probably sold their souls to go up. They have no brains or desires to do more. I'd rather be amongst the driven and dreamers. I love it. Amongst the driven and dreamers. Yes. I love it. I love it. I call that the weeds. You want to be in the weeds. I love it. Protagonist, Kev is single and focused on getting money. Oh, his name is Kev Lulu Bells. If you're trying to learn about the 7 forms of income, we out here. In other words, he's not looking, you're not looking to get hooked up. All right. I love it. He's focused. Theo said, I agree with Coach Donovan, dealing with the new kids on the block. Tired of the BS that goes along with it. But baby, the old ones are no joke either. It's rough out here in these corporate streets. Glamour said, feel free to leave that to the young ones. Now I have and will keep my skill level up, but I will sit in the back and let them drive. Corner off requires more work. Corner office, yes. You know, the other thing is, I have to remind myself, right? Like, I try to, Glamour 47, you said something key. Keep your skill levels up no matter what position you're in. One of the things I did when I was in between jobs is I went and I got certified for Scrum Master, right? It's related to agile, managing projects in an agile state where changes can constantly happen, as the project moves forward. I don't know how to do it though. I went and got certified. I paid my money. And not only do you go and get certified, but in order to maintain your certification, you have to constantly keep your educational levels up. So I take ongoing classes. I have to remind myself I need to take 2 more classes. I take these ongoing classes, right? Just to keep my certification, but I'm not using it. And guess what? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm interested, but I do try to keep my resume polished. I do. Glam Fine said, I work for the state and have made it clear to my supervisor that I am old, set in my ways, and not interested in anything other than what I currently show up for daily. Oh my God, I love y'all. Listen, I need to work for the state and the federal government. What the hell? Listen, I'm telling you, if you tell your boss that in corporate America, who here works in corporate America that thinks that they can go and tell their boss? Don't ever look at them for a promotion. They're not interested in doing anything other than what the freak they're doing and think that they're going to be okay with that. I love it. When I watch these programs on TV and the police station, the police, they cuss each other out. They cuss at the sergeant. Or I'm watching another, what's the program? Inventing Anna. And the way they talk to each other in the office. I said, oh, I want to work at an office like that. Right? A cool, relaxed office where you could say whatever the fuck you want and not have to worry about losing your job. That's not how it is in corporate America. Tally says sometimes those additional responsibilities or opportunities come with additional stress in capital. It's not worth my peace of mind. Age is a factor for me because it's about work-life balance. Yes. But don't we have a work-life balance now, guys? Most people work from home, right? Would that change if you climbed up the corporate ladder? Johnny said, after George Floyd, we started a diversity division at our firm. I bet you the fuck did. For a safe space for us to air out our grievances without having to go to HR and EEOC. Talk to management that looks like us about our problems in the firm. Yes, we have one too. And one of the things that they did was, we always had one. But one of the major changes that they did was there's a Black woman who runs that diversity program now. Yeah. These companies, listen, after that George Floyd incident, we've had many incidences before that, and we still have incidences after that. But something about that George Floyd incident had people making changes. So I'm glad, Johnny, your company also, has a diversity program where you guys feel comfortable. Okay, more important than looking like us, they act like us. Yes, right? Like I am the only person in my group that looks like me. I mean, the closest to looking like me in my organization, in my group, in my immediate group, not, I know I told y'all my boss's boss, but I'm talking about in my organization under my manager, might be a Middle Eastern person. That's the closest. Hey, Madison, one reliable sis say, yes, merit raises and bonuses are better here at the top, but the pressure comes with it. Yes, it does. Theo said, I am in a nonprofit, so I have the stress without the bonus. See, that's what I'm not doing. I did go on a couple of interviews before. I tried to get out of finance, y'all. I did. I interviewed at marketing companies. I interviewed, oh my God, nobody would take me because they feel that I have been in finance for 25 plus years. They feel that I'm structured financially, right? And it's hard to cross over. Like I can't even get into a pharmaceutical company because they're like, you don't have any pharmaceutical experience. All you have is finance experience, right? So I keep getting hired by financial companies, right? But the one good thing about working for a financial company, beyond the stress, that's the bad part, is that you get the bonuses and shit. Like these other companies, like I interviewed for Planned Parenthood. They had me come for 5 interviews. They called me the 6th time and I said, no, sirs and ma'ams. No, sirs and ma'ams. You will not keep interviewing me. That position was still open a whole year later. One, they don't want to pay. And two, the interview process is too grueling. And it didn't come with no bonus. And I was like, all of this, I already know y'all going to be a pain in the ass. And you don't give bonuses? Mm-mm. Glamour said, I worked in corporate finance for a while at the admin level, and that was stressful as hell. Which is why Glam fine. We're going to be like those women on the beach falling over drunk, because I am going to decompress all the way when I get to Jamaica. You hear me? As a matter of fact, when you get here Friday, we gonna start Friday night. I don't know what the fuck we gonna look like going to the airport. Oh, and by the way, Glam Fun, you definitely need to spend a night Friday night, because the airport is requiring that we get there 3 hours in advance. No longer 2 hours in advance for international flights, 3 hours in advance. And being that our flight is at 8:50, we need to be at the airport by 5:30. Okay? 5:30 a.m. So we're probably going to be fucked up, hungover, okay, and in need of some coffee or some shit real fast. Madison said, wow, I worked at building 388 Greenwich Street. Yes, that's the building I'm talking about, Madison. 388 Greenwich. 390 is the short building that's attached to it, and 250 Washington is the short building around the corner from it. All three of those buildings belong to Smith Barney, right? Well, whatever they're calling themselves now, right? Because they done went through so many iterations. But that is the building that I worked in. I actually sat in 390, but I went and worked out because the gym is in 388. The general said, I had a horrible experience my last time as a manager. That was my job before this one. Ended up getting demoted from management and got a 5-figure pay decrease. Nah, not putting me in that anymore. Damn. That's very disappointing. Pat said, when you work for the state, city, or feds, you have the unions to back your mouth up. Yeah, we don't have no union. It's just us against the world. The general said, all because my team got me demoted, they went above me and talked to my boss. White people. And oh, I said that shit. I was reading a comment. White people. Wow. Coach Donovan said, we still don't have diversity at my level, which is very sad. Always in a room with pasty looking folks. Yep. And you know what's crazy? Coach Donovan, I know. And the thing is I show up just like this. I be like, yeah, what's up? I don't say what's up, but I bring that what's up attitude. When I sit at the table, they know they getting that what's up, right? I come in there just like this. Okay? I am me. It's probably why listen, if they offer me some senior position, I'd be shocked. What's the name of his YouTube? Protagonist. How can they find your YouTube again? I am Jacinta. Oh my God, I love that, being amongst the dreamers, right? Right? Lulu Bell said, mad respect, protagonist. That was, for you to say, listen, I'm focusing on making the money right now. More people should, listen, if you're not ready for a relationship and you're not ready to date, that's okay. Be honest about that shit. So I respect that shit too, protagonist. Veronica Madison said, working for the government can be tasking. I just moved to another contract. Personally, there are a lot of lazy GS workers that glide through like skates. Can I be one? The fuck? Veronica Madison said, I could easily move from my current situation, but why? I take 10 steps to my desk in the house, period. Us both. But even if they move me up, I'm going to still take the same 10 steps to my desk, right? Because most people work from home anyway from my company. My boss is in Canada. He don't care. Me going to the office in Newark, how can he see me? He don't care. Hey, The Chaser. Hey, Yoga Girl Sai. Hey, Wealth and Success. Veronica Madison said, new levels, new devils, higher problems. I know that's right. Tally said, yes, I work from home, but believe me, you work harder. Work from home does not provide the work-life balance. There are days I don't step away from my desk, take breaks on a regular, or get off at a decent hour. See, no, that's not me. That's not me. I make sure I go to my doctor's appointments. I ride my Peloton bike. I do my errands and I log off. I create my work-life balance. Okay. Now, not to say I work weekends. Like this coming weekend, I have a migration, but I'm not going to be here. Right. So I had to ask one of my other coworkers to cover for me for the weekend. I do work weekends, y'all, depending on the work that I got going on, right? So I do know how to take my downtime. That took me years to train myself to take that downtime, right? And I do that. But because you know why I do that? I'm forced to take that downtime from corporate America because I have two other businesses that I am running. So I have to log off at a certain time from corporate America because I have to allocate a certain amount of time to my business, right? Lulu Bell said, at Veronica Madison Beauty, ain't that the truth? It is. Tally said, once I'm dead and gone, they are replacing me. You have to make the money. Don't let the money make you. Definitely glam fine. Lit. The fuck. And I got my 75 ones. Okay, listen, I told y'all Glam Fine be on it. She sent me a list, and on her list, she said she was getting all these singles. And I said, that's a great idea. I never get singles, and when I get to the resort, I always have trouble trying to get singles to tip these motherfuckers. But I went to the bank yesterday, and I got my singles. Okay, you had 200 Liberty. Yoga Girl Sai said, these comments, it's nice to hear them and not always making them. I know that's right. Protagonist has shared his go to his profile, y'all. I pinned his information, but go to his profile. The link to his YouTube is in his profile. This is why we got to follow each other. All right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, it is 9:01 and today is Tuesday, and I have a busy day today. But I would say that climbing up the corporate ladder isn't always filled with flowers. You know what I'm saying? And good smelling aroma. It comes with a lot of responsibility, right? And sometimes, depending on the company you work for, sometimes it could come with less responsibility, but it's a risk that you take, right? And this is some of the things that I think about as my career continues to evolve, right? As my organization continues to go through the constant churn that it goes through. Do what's best for you, right? Don't make it only about the money. Don't make it only about your ego. Make it more about what your dreams and aspirations are, right? What it is you want in life. This is why I want to do a vision board because, I'm still throwing that out in the air. Years ago, 10 years ago, I would have been the one going, I'm working hard. I want to get that corner office. I want to be VP. I want to do this. I want to do that. But today, I don't know if I feel exactly the same, right? I still want to be successful at work. I still want to contribute to the company's growth, be in line with their overall goals and objectives. I do, right? But how much more do I want to pour into a corporate America that's really not pouring into me? How much do I want to take away from my personal achievements and goals to continue to give to another company, right? But sometimes we have to do both because one is a level of security and the other ones are aligned with our dreams, right? We got to do what we're comfortable with. So this was a question that I have been thinking about for myself, right? Because, as we continue to navigate through our lives, we have to think about our next steps. What are our next goals? What is it we want to achieve? Do we want to grow in the corporate ladder? Do we want to feed more into our own businesses? What is it we're trying to do? And I wanted to get a perspective from Coffee with Friends and see how you guys were feeling about climbing the corporate ladder, right? I love it. Yeah, so Yoga Girl Sai, because I support, this is what I talk about when I say loving up. Yes, Yoga Girl Sai, put your comment up there. Yoga Girl Sai is going to be interviewing Curtis Blow, okay, on her platform. So for all those that are not following Yoga Girl Sai, follow Yoga Girl Sai, all right? Because she's going to be talking to Curtis Blow on her page. So if you're not following her, please do so, okay? Coach Donovan said, I wish I could turn down more work, but that would put me on the exit list. Exactly. I mentioned that earlier, right? That you can't always say no. You can't. They're not accepting the no. They're not. They're not accepting the no. They're not accepting the no. I'm trying to adjust this music. I can't hear it. I think you guys can. But so make sure you guys are following at Yoga Girl Sai. Let me pin the comment as I'm going to close my comments out. I pinned Yoga Girl Sai's comment. Tonight I'll be interviewing Curtis Blow. See, Yoga Girl Sai, if you would have joined on the YouTube or the Facebook, I could have shared it on the screen so that everyone can see it up on the screen. Protagonist said, put all the family links in the video description so we can follow, support each other. Yeah. Don't give me more work, Protagonist. But I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. You know, this is just something to think about, climbing the corporate ladder and how much energy you want to put into this. And I thought about this last night because as I was blending those 25 jars of body butters, okay, I was tired as fuck, y'all. I was tired. I mean, I literally didn't think I was going to make it last night. I looked up, I started blending from early in the morning because I go through a process, right? But then once I start blending, I'm on my feet for about 4 hours. Okay. And I wanted to cry. I did. Because all I could think about is I got to get these orders blended. I got to finish packing my suitcase. I got to work and make sure this weekend migration that I got going on is done. Everything started to cave in on me yesterday. And I was like, it's a lot. And I still have my podcast. Now, the body butter is a separate business, right? And I knew that I had to get an order out before I left on vacation, right? And I say to myself, how much more can I take on? Do I get frustrated with my personal businesses? Or do I get frustrated with corporate America? Where am I most committed? Right now, I'm committed to both. Okay? Right now, I'm committed to both, but it's hard, y'all. And I was tired as fuck last night. I think I'm still tired. Coach Donovan said, they bring all hard shit to me and give my peers the easy work because they know I get shit done. Same. 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 Okay? Listen. We need to have a quality of life. These are things that we need to think about. And obviously, you guys have thought about it. You guys had no problems coming out. A majority of you, only one person on here said that they're climbing, and that's the general. Everybody else that responded to the question pretty much said, no, fuck, I'm good where the fuck I am. Wow. Wow. Imagine all these centuries and years women fought and black men fought to climb the ladder, and now we are sitting here going, nah, we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. Hey, Abu, see hot. You said I'm here, raw. Who is that? Is Abu Ses Hat? That's a new name on YouTube. Oh, that's your name on YouTube. Okay, what does that mean? See, Ses Hat? Am I saying that right? I love it. Well, thank you for joining on YouTube, Yoga Girl Sai. I appreciate it. But with that, y'all, I want to say this. Make sure you are going to the link in my bio and you are following me across all of my platforms, right? Essentially Raw, if you are interested in body butter, that's all I use on my skin. So if you appreciate my soft, supple skin, you know what I'm saying? You know, join in and get you some body butter, okay? It's all organic. It's natural. So, you know, for people who think that their skin is bad and it's going to break them out, if you are buying Eucerin and Lubriderm and all that other shit and you can't pronounce the words on the back of the jars, you don't know what you're putting on your skin, right? So if you want some body butter, some hair oil, y'all know where to go. Link in my bio to Essentially Raw. All the other links there are my YouTube, my Facebook, my IG, my TikTok. Y'all know when you go to YouTube, make sure you are subscribing. All right. Make sure you're not only just subscribing and leaving, make sure you are leaving a comment, you're hitting the thumbs up. I need you to follow me on YouTube because that is where my next show is going to boot up, on YouTube. Coffee with Friends After Dark. I'm a bit delayed. I said February, but I had a lot of things going on this month, y'all. Y'all have no idea, what I have going on behind the scenes. It's a lot of work back here. Right? And so hopefully in March, I will be booting up Coffee with Friends After Dark. Make sure you are going onto my YouTube page and you'll follow me so that you don't miss those shenanigans. All right. All right. And with that, y'all, it's been great. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone, and I am out, y'all. Gone for now, but never forever. I'm out. Oh, wait. I want to say this, y'all. Continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. Did I say that? Okay. Don't spread hate, spread love. And with that, I'm out.
You stand dazed and amazed, I bust a little rhyme with authority, superiority.
Months. I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone. I dare you to work on yourself.